Okay, this is an interesting one. Let's see if we can turn this one into a treat. Okay, let's see what we have. We have here a pleated kids skirt, and it's made by none other than Taaaget Kids, or Taaaget, and it's for kids. Taaaget, so this is it. We're going to photocopy this. Taaaget. Taaaget, 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 Taaaget. We just turn it around. We're going to line it up and put it on the glass. I'm thinking it's got to go this way. But yeah, Taaaget. Yeah, they make a lot of stuff. Taaaget. You don't always have to buy the Taaaget branded stuff. You do get some good brandings, but yeah, it's a lot of shit they make. Like, I don't like their consumer electronics, because you can't get spare parts for, if I'm correct. I'd rather buy an Apple. No, actually, I wouldn't want to buy an Apple, but I'd rather buy an Apple than a Taaaget branded piece of electronics. But I wouldn't buy Apple, because Apple is just too stupid. I don't like Apple because there's no micro SD card slot in the phones like you have on the Samsung. Don't get me wrong. I don't think Samsung are as good as what they could be, to be honest, especially in light of the time when their batteries exploded in one of their products, which was really bad. But basically, I don't like Apple iPhones because you can't put a micro SD card in it and shoot on the card. You have to shoot onto the phone or use cloud storage to keep your videos. But I don't have the money to spend on cloud storage. And I was told it's only like 2 terabytes worth of cloud storage, and I've used more than 2 terabytes worth of data on my micro SD card slot. So I've made so many videos that there wouldn't be enough room to store them on Apple's cloud, and it would be too expensive anyway. So it's all about making money. You can tell Tim Cook is a real money fucker. Tim Cook of Apple fame, he's a money fucker. He doesn't care about the product, and he's taken the headphone jack out. That's the other thing I don't like. So I'm not happy with the way Apple is. Now that looks shit house. Wondering how we're going to make this work. We got that there. That looks shit. But basically, yeah, I just don't like the way Apple is, the way that they've made things. Everything's all about money to them. It's all money. It's all about fucking the money, fucking the dollar, fucking every dollar you can out of your customers. So it's not good enough, folks. I don't like that attitude. I don't like people who love money. I hate them, folks. And the companies like the ones who make this stupid photocopier, for example, Konica Minolta, I've got to fucking give them an earful of my disdain. They are just into making the money. They don't care about how good or bad the product is. As long as they can get away with it, they'll make it as bad as it gets. They won't care. They got no pride. No pride in workmanship, no pride in their design. It's all shit. It's all fuck. And that's what the love of money produces, is shit. It makes shit products, shit industries, everything's shit. When it comes to loving money, when you love money, everything turns to shit. You can't I just don't have any respect for people in the corporate world anymore. I no longer respect Konica Minolta. I no longer respect Xerox. And I hate Ricoh. Ricoh are plain corrupt. And they are really pushing the boundary of what they can get away with. I've heard some terrible things about Ricoh. I've heard some terrible things about them, folks. So, you got to fucking... These people who just have the power and the money and they don't care about anything else, they can do what they do because they can get away with it. They can actually get away with this shit. Now, this is looking shit. I don't like this. This is not a good thing we're working with. I'm going to go 400. I'm going to do something interesting. But yeah, I just haven't got any respect for the industry as we kind of like know it. I just don't have any respect for anyone in the power of the industry. I just don't. There's no respect for them, folks. They don't earn my respect. They've got to earn it. These people don't earn my respect, so I don't respect them. Now that looks interesting, but it looks shithouse. I'm actually thinking, which one are we going to take? We're going to take this one and maybe... that's a good question, because there's not enough darkness in this. That looks quite rhythmic. I'm thinking we could perhaps take a bit of that. We'll just try another one. But basically, yeah, I just don't feel like these companies have earned my respect. That if anything, they've earned my disrespect. My scorn. Scorn is a good word. They've earned my scorn, and I get very scornful of these companies and these people who run the companies. I am extremely scornful of them. They don't care about the environment. They don't care about their workers. They don't care about the people that their product is supposed to service. So they don't care about anything but their fucking money. Just the money. So this looks really quite nice. They just care about the money. Money is their fucking rule. It's their god. It's their fucking song. And even the music industry is being screwed over by these fuck-asses who love money. So everything's all money fucked. You can see everything's all money fucked. There's nothing is held as sacred anymore. I'm actually thinking we can photocopy this green bit. I'm going to do that. So I'm just going to try that again. I'm going to just drop the darkness back down. But basically I have no respect for these industry leaders. They're supposed to be leaders, but they don't behave in a responsible way. And that's just not acceptable, folks. It's not acceptable. And that looks a lot better. That's a better piece we've got here with the green and the blue and the other stuff. But yeah, you just wonder what goes through their minds when they're going to work every day. It's all about money. It's all about greed and porkery. They're not going to respect the poor or anything else but their love of money. Their money is their song. They just love it, and they don't care who suffers. They just care about themselves. They're fucking selfish little sluts. They don't have any idea how to make a difference in the world properly. They don't. They just make a difference by making a fucking shit up of it all. They're just a bunch of shitheads that just care about themselves and their money. Maybe their families or their friends, their cliques, whatever. Whoever else has a lot of money as well, that's all they care about. They don't care about anyone else. Rich people tend to be really cliquey and evil, and you just can't... Now that looks really nice. Wondering if we can take a section out of this and enlarge it. So I wonder if we can do another one or we're not. Maybe we could try another one. one more time and see if we can get a better result. But yeah, it's all about money. And these people who just love money just don't love anything else. And they only just love their money fucking cohorts. So you can't get much out of these people to help others. So you have to fucking fight them. So yeah, I have a real need to... Now, which one are we going to use? That looks more colourful. This is a bit more monochromatic. Or green and that. So I'm going to use this one. So yeah, you just can't rely on these rich fucks to get the human race looking good. To get people... to help other people. They just don't care. They just care about themselves and their bullshit. And they wonder why people like myself have it in my fucking desire to fucking destroy the companies that build these equipments. Because that's what I want to do, folks. I want to use social media as a way of destroying these bitches. Fucking financially. These bitches are not going to prevail. I hate that guy. What's his name? Shai Yamana of Konica Minolta fame. I don't like him. I don't like the way he fucks things up. I had problems a few weeks ago trying to unlatch a magenta toner cartridge. It was really difficult and I hurt my finger a little bit. I had little marks on my fingers and I caught that on camera. And I just get so exasperated with these people that think they can rule the world with their fucking money, their love of money. They just don't care. They just refuse to have take any responsibility for their actions, and they are extremely polluting and destructive to our planet, our environment. So I don't know what to do with these people except to show the product as shithouse. That these people don't know how to build anything decent. I have no respect or fear of Konica Minolta. I don't fear them, folks. They can go fuck themselves. Fuck you, Konica. Fuck you, Shai Yamana. But I'd like to get some of the other companies wrecked as well. I just have no respect for these big multinationals. I don't. I have no respect for them, folks. I have no reverement of them. I don't revere them, folks. I hate them. I hate the way they are. I hate the people that run these companies. I hate their money fucking attitude. I hate all the plastic they put into it. I hate the way the product only, apparently I was told, lasts only 5 years. It's exasperating, folks. And when things go wrong, seriously. I tried to clear paper jams in my old machine and I couldn't. I had to get it. I think I only cleared one jam and the other jams were uncleared by technicians from the company that I was leasing it off, Mytronics, who do a good job under the circumstances. They're a good company, Mytronics Corporation, very good, comes recommended by me, but don't deal with Konica Minolta on their own because I've heard they're fucking assholes. They're not very nice to deal with direct. So use a middleman like Mytronics and you'll be fine, pretty much. Not perfect. No, nothing's perfect in this world, folks, but they do a very good job. Mytronics do. Anyway, that's turned up looking really, really nice. I think now we can call this demo quits.